What's up, all you beautiful people? Your boy, the Vuvuzela, is in the house. And I know you're expecting to see Planet Zoo today, but I've been having a bit of issues with my internet at the moment, so I can't log into Planet Zoo. So instead of not giving you guys content, I thought we'll just add some more Vuvuzela Victory Challenge, because I played quite a lot of FM Manager without any internet, which is ideal, I guess, that I can play the game a little bit more, but not ideal that you can't get any Planet Zoo stuff. So I apologize for that right off the bat. So we've got more Vuvuzela Victory Challenge coming at you, all about the Nedbank Cup today. Hope you guys like the video. Hit subscribe. Let everybody know that you love Football Manager and you love the Vuvuzela. Let's get into the game. Welcome back, folks. We've got some Nedbank Cup action. We've got some transfers to talk about, and we've got some league games as well. We're playing 2 games in this episode. Taking on Hungry Lions in the Nedbank first round. And then depending on where the Nedbank second round is, if we do make it, we might come back for that game. If not, we're coming back for Bazana Pando Chiefs. The only other game other than City Rovers, there's only 2 games that I haven't actually shown on, TV yet, I guess, on YouTube's. So that is something we're going to come back to, depending on obviously where the Nedbank second round comes in. We might do that and have three matches. That's the word I'm looking for. Let's talk some transfers, though. Not a lot of news in the transfer market. I'm going to show you this page first, because there is a few guys that we have confirmed but are only signing towards the end of the season, or when the season changes. 2 players that are currently on loan with us, of course. Samuel Dube has impressed me enough to become a permanent backup player. He was going to be released on a free transfer. We made the offer. Hanover Park accepted it, and we're going to keep him in the squad as, well, it's actually not Hanover. I think it's Randburg, yeah. Randburg, he's just been on loan everywhere. I think he's actually Stellenbosch, because it says for free. So, yeah. From Stellenbosch, but we'll just keep him in there. And then of course, Karabo Mabaso was going to be on a free transfer. Black Leopards didn't want to keep him. We're going to take him. I mean, just look at that. 13-10 goals, 18-15 goals. Karabo Mabaso is definitely coming with us up to the PSL if we do make it. And then just a sort of backup right back for Isaacs. Of course, we do have Chabantse on loan, but he's not that good that I want to keep him. I do like this man, both left and right-footed. Tsepo Dlamini from Orlando Pirates. He was being released. Didn't play much games for Pirates. Played a lot for Yebo Yes, their youth team. So that was good. And last season, a decent player. Not great, but his attributes is what won me over, especially the fact that his mentals for the position that we do play, the fullback on attack. He's got some very good mentals that I like as a good backup right back. I think him and Isaacs could be competing for that role quite a little bit. And then in terms of players going out, we've sold a few players. Those are all cancelled ones. Let's just go here. You can have a look at the players we have. Sold a couple of loanees, you can see there. And then Katlego Molefe, our backup goalkeeper. He was our third choice goalkeeper. He has left the building. Decent little player. Hasn't played a game. He went to the Premiership. Royal AM went for me. He was on a free transfer. It was a contract was expiring. He didn't want to sign a new one for me, so I let him go for free. I wasn't using him, and then when they said they opted to do the buy now option, and it was for R0. So obviously out of a contract, they got $0 for him. We, though, like I said, we did do some work in the transfer market. Of course, you remember Omega Mdaka was signed there. 4 goals for us already this season, or actually 1 goal for us. He scored 3 for Richards Bay. Most recently, we did play against Richards Bay, but we'll get to that. We also then picked up a backup attacking midfielder in Kotwano Letako. He looks like a very, very good backup sentiment. In fact, if you compare him with Omega, I mean, there's really not much difference in Lethako and Omega. I think, in fact, you could argue that he is a little bit better than Omega. We did spend a lot more money on him as well, so probably will start ahead of Omega. And also, Omega's contract is up at the end of the season, and he's refusing to sign a new one, so he is the option. And then we just brought in another goalkeeper, Kakakelo Sitole from Kaizer Chiefs, on a free transfer. His contract was expiring. I hit the buy now option. It said R0, so I was like, it's a no-brainer. We'll bring him in. Relatively cheap, 10,000 Rand a week for backup goalkeeper. And the reason I have the backup goalkeeper is because our actual backup goalkeeper, Ivan Nkosi, is still injured and will be injured for another 5 more months, along with Tau, our 2 long-term injuries. They're out for the whole season. So we definitely needed a little bit of backup in those positions. And hence, I brought in Sitole and Letako to come in there. And then, like I said, we did play 1 game since the last time you saw us. We had a friendly in between, but we did play Richards Bay, and we did lose 3-2. They had 2 penalties within the first 40 minutes of the game, which was absolutely insane. They were 3-0 up at halftime. I made some big changes. It was a bit too late. Maklipi and Bindana scoring towards the end of the game wasn't enough to carry them through to a draw at least. But in terms of the league, we are still relatively okay. We're 4 points clear of Richards Bay in that second mini playoff section. With 10 points clear of Stellenbosch in 4th, which is great. And we're 4 points behind Supersport United, who are slowly slipping up. Most recently, a draw to Sukhehume United in their last game. If we had won our game, we would have been 1 point behind them. And 10 points clear of Richards Bay, which would have been a lot better for us. But it's okay. We're doing all right in the league. We're not too bad. There's not a lot of football left. There's 14 games left in the league, so that is something to keep an eye out. It's time to take on the Nedbank Cup. The team that we're going to go for slightly changed because of fitness issues that we do have. You can see that Isaac's not 100% fit, so Jabatane will come in there just to replace him on the right. Sarelina also not 100% fit, so Dube will come in there. Lanjesi not 100% fit, so we will bring in Molaka to play in that position. He was suspended for the Richards Bay game, so he will come in there. And then Mbata, who just picked up an injury in the Richards Bay game, he's not 100% fit, so Nkongo will come on for him. Sarelina, I don't want to leave on the bench. We'll bring on Lanjesi on the bench. And then I'm going to start with Letako up front as the attacking midfielder instead of Ndaka, with Mabaso and Bindina and Lekwape rounding up the midfield. Sitola in the regista role has been absolutely fantastic. He's going to continue with Sanga staying in and Kolani, the only guys that was keeping their spot. We're taking on Hungry Lions at home. Hungry Lions from Postmasburg, then Polokwane somewhere, so that's that area. Playing in the ABC Motsepe League, Northern Cape. Okay, Northern Cape, not my bad. They're currently 6 points off the top for the promotion against Bayern FC, South Africa. So Bayern Munich, apparently, or Bayern Football Club, doing quite well in South Africa, at least, the South African version of them, so not bad. I love looking at the team names in South Africa. They're just great. Real Madrid, South Africa, NC Liverpool, Juventus FC, Rastafari Eagles, what a team name. 11 Fast Tigers. Whew, I love that team. Really. Cholton get a shout out in. Look at that. Cholton, South Africa. Shout out to Cholton Athletic in the Northern Cape. Look at them. Brilliant. Anyway, this is who we're taking on. Not a lot of information there. Key player is Gumede. I started actually scouting because he looked like he was going to be quite decent, and he actually, from just the minimal scout that we had, we ran out of scouting budgets. We couldn't do it any further. But he actually doesn't look like a bad little player. Like, he could develop into something great at 21 years old. So something to keep an eye out for him. But let's go to the game. Let's take on the Hungry Lions in the Nedbank Cup. All right, guys, game underway at the Lucas Masterpiece Morepe Stadium in Pretoria, taking on Hungry Lions, traveling all the way from the Northern Cape. So well done to them for coming all the way here. I hope more than like 4 fans came through as well for them. Like, they must travel. But it is going to start off with a goal for Pretoria Callies. Bindana picks up another goal, a beautiful header at the back post. It was a nice little throw in from Dube, picked up in Congo. Back ball to Sithole at the register roll, back post. They were never going to save that. That was just a good, solid header. Their defender didn't even try for that one. I'm expecting a victory here. Let's be honest, guys. We should be winning this game. This is the type of game where we should be winning, and pretty comfortably as well, playing lower opposition. Sithole with the shot. It took a deflection. We'll take the goal. Get in, Sithole. 2-0 up after 17 minutes. Is exactly what you want to see in a Nedbank Cup match. A tournament I'm hoping to do very well in as well. I think we've got a good enough squad to go quite deep in the tournament. Obviously, if we find the likes of Chiefs or Pirates or Sundowns, you know, we might be asking a little bit more questions than answers. But at the moment, Hungry Lions don't seem like they have the hunger to take us all on. Sithole goes across, back to Bindana, hits the bar. They couldn't follow up there. I think that was in Congo who tried to have the follow-up. Just couldn't get a foot in to make it 3-0. Of course, elsewhere, Sundowns is playing as well today. They're taking Mpumalanga FA, which is a heavy, heavy mismatch there. Gumede, we spoke him up earlier. His free kick was not a great one. It's given the ball away. Mabaso goes through. This is Letlako. Letlako looking for his first goal, and he can't pick it out there. Hits it just over the wall. I think the keeper got a touch to it, or obviously did. There's a corner. Bindane to the near post, looking for Sithole. Can't find Sithole. In Congo, instead of shooting, decides to go back and play it in an offside position. We've got another throw-in now. We've been literally all over them, and we've been dominating with the throw-ins. Most of our goals have come through throw-ins. Lekwape on the back post. This time, Magobane picks up nicely. Not going to be fooled twice by the same move, just different sides. Taking his time to clear the ball, goes long. And Chabatse will clear that nicely. Maloka going through. You know, maybe we shouldn't be playing our strongest possible squad against a team like Hungry Lions, but I really want to do well in the Nedbank Cup. I feel like this is a good opportunity for us to grow in stature and get a little bit of recognition before we head up into the PSL. Again, not guaranteed we're heading up to the PSL. We're on the right course, and that's the right course right there. Bindana with his second of the game. It's 3-0 before halftime. That's two headed goals from Bindana. That was who was that? That was Letako, who ran it right into the box. A beautiful run from the attacking midfielder. And Bindana right there at the near post. Nothing the goalkeeper could do about that. And he already committed to the cross. Maybe he should have just, you know, stayed his line and let the defenders do the jobs there. Gumede looking for opportunity there. Can they pull one back from there? No, says the ref. But they have the chance against Zuma now. It's bobbled around. They do get a goal back. Kani picks up a consolation goal for this half at least. But it is a sniffer that they can potentially get more into. And, it's been ruled offside. Never mind. Me talking about how they're back in the game. They're not. It was offside. I'm sure it showed at the bottom their goal scored, not offside. Did I miss that? Tell me in the video if I missed that, because that was weird. All right. I'm happy with the amount of shots we've had. My Basel needs to do a little bit better. I saw he's on a 6.8, which wasn't great. Here we go again in Congo, looking for options. Taking our time a little bit now. Once we're 3-0 up, we don't really need to push as much. I'm saying that Sithole just launches one into the box. He then picks it up off the rebound. James Sithole says, you know what? If you can't get the header, I'll just take it back and do it myself. And then slide randomly in the middle of the field to nobody. That was very weird, James. But you can see here the corner. The defender deals with this one not 100% well because it put the ball straight back for Sithole. In fact, it was a really, really good through ball for Sithole to run onto. So shout out to that defender. I'm not sure who it was, but shout out to him. There we go. 75 people from Hungry Lions came to watch this game. That's a lot more than most guys in the national division come and watch their team. So they're excited for the Nedbank Cup. Not 1,000 people, just under 1,000. What, 986 people? Not bad. We're going to make some swaps going into the 6th minute. We can have the luxury of resting some players and giving some players a little bit more game time. Those that are coming from injury, like Glenn Jesse, relaxing. Mabaso, we're trying to get Mluduzi to score his first goal of the season. Bindana can have a rest. We're putting Dlovu. I'm training as an attacking midfielder on the right. We'll bring on Maposa as well to play in the DM role. Can play both. Training him as a regista, but we're playing him as a defensive midfielder for today. And then we'll take off Letako as well. We'll bring on Omega, let him try and create a little bit of something in the midfield. Letako has got an assist, I guess, so that's good. But we're 4-0 up. We don't really need to worry too much in terms of the result. I feel like it should be safe. I don't think we should be worried too much in terms of them coming back. They do have a corner now, though, in the 70th minute. It's going to come floating into the back post. Zuma's looking for it. Dalen gets it. And that's a pulled one back. Should I be worried? Should I be worried they've pulled one back? It was a good header from Dalen, though. That was beautifully risen. Like, he got up there. He was like, I'm going to head this home. Kolani, question marks whether maybe he should have saved that. I was actually considering playing our new goalkeeper to give him a run. But like I said, I want to go deep in this competition. So I'm going to take it as seriously as the national division. So we are going to play our first team for most of these games. So I kind of want to win this competition, guys. I really want to win a trophy. At least have something to talk about, you know, with my stature in the club. I've got a fly flying around here, which is annoying. But we are 4-1 up. We've got a corner going here with Sitole standing over it. He goes short to Lekwape, who gets tackled by Dalen. We'll have another corner. Is he going to go short again? This time Lekwape is staying relatively closer. Tries the same thing again. This time goes to the back, but Lanjesi couldn't get up. And Glovo finds Lekwape. Lekwape takes the shot. It does go over in the end. Second half, we've been a little bit more quiet, guys. I suppose with all the substitutes and stuff, we have taken the foot off the accelerator a little bit. It is going to be the end of the game. We are beating Hungry Lions 4-1. All right, we're going to see who we get in the draw and when that next game is. All depends on when it comes through on the next phase. If we do have to go, when is it? It's all the way down there. Maybe we do the Pondo Chiefs and then the second round. I think that's the play. Let's do that. Let's go take on Bizana Pondo Chiefs. Know what, guys? I don't want to make the videos too long, so I'm going to actually just do the second NetBank game. I'm going to play all of these games off thing. We'll make this a NetBank challenge video. How about that? Okay, guys, we're back for some NetBank Cup action. We have been drawn against AmaZulu from Durban. The Moses Mabhida Stadium, playing in the PSL and doing very, very well in the PSL, currently sitting in 4th. Just 2 points behind Kaizer Chiefs in 3rd and 10 behind Sundowns. Well, they've only got 5 games left of the season, so their season's pretty much almost wrapped up. Yeah, it's going to be a tough game. They have a lot of good players worth the likes of 25 million rand. It just shows you how good their quality is. Guys like Sabelo Mkhize, I mean, he's actually very good. I haven't even scouted him properly, but he is very good. They spent 2.3 million rand on him. Whoa, I wish I could only spend that kind of money. He looks very, very good. We're going into this one. In the meantime, though, I did actually try and apply for a job for Adelaide United in Australia, just to kind of see where we're at, if I can get a job abroad. They rejected me. I do see a third-tier Portuguese team in Atlético Club de Portugal. I'm going to try and apply for them as well. Like, we are trying to improve our career. I'm going to apply for them. I have also tried for the Hungarian team before as well, and a Belgian 3rd division team. They all both said no. I think I could get Egyptian 2nd division, or possibly even Nigerian 1st division. But I don't know if I want to go to Nigeria or Egypt. If I'm going to leave South Africa, I want it to be for a team that's at least competing in the Premiership, in the Champions League, you know. And like the National Division 1, it sounds great, but it's actually not their top tier league. The league is the National League. It's a very similar situation to what happens in South Africa, where all the different groups from the league division go into like a knockoff playoff thing. Yeah, and then I think 2 of them come up or 3 of them come up. I don't know how it works 100%, but it's a weird little system in Nigeria as well. There we go, just to confirm that I have applied. I'm not going to declare interest or anything. I just want to see if I have enough caliber to go to a Portuguese 3rd division team, because that could be quite interesting. Maybe that would be the route to get into the Portugal. Who's their man that they're looking at? Steven Sanchez. He's got Continental A. I don't have that. I'm only chilling on a Continental C license, a National C license. So, yeah, maybe we need to get those up a lot more before we look at moving out of the South Africa. Let's jump into the game. We're going to have a look at our tactics. Sanga picked up an injury in one of the games, so he's still out. Bindana also not 100% fit, so I'm going to keep these two off the game at the moment. I'm going to bring him on the bench, Bindana, just in case. So this is the team that is going to start. We've got Kalani in goals, Isaacs on the right, Lanjesi playing on the right-hand side now with Maloka playing on the left, Saralina as the left wing back, fullback. Mabata and Sitola have been absolutely phenomenal in that midfield with Ndlovu, Lethako, who got his first goal, by the way, for the club, and Lekwape on the left with Mabaso playing up front. Lekwape is 1 assist away from equaling De Bruyne's record at the club. Mabaso is 5 goals away from breaking the all-time goal-scoring record for a single season for Pretoria Callies, with 20 goals being the goal for Mabaso this season. That's what we want from him. In other news as well, I have brought up Zikubu. It's probably with a click, but I'm not going to try it. I'm just going to Zikubu. He looks decent. I've brought him up because Nkongo was sent back. They didn't like the fact that I was playing him as a DM. They wanted me to play him as a deep-lying playmaker in the midfield, not even a DM position. So they were very adamant on getting him back. In terms of results, I forgot to actually mention those. Let's quickly talk about the results. In between, of course, Hungry Lions and Amazulu. We beat Sekohume 3-1. We beat Maritzburg 3-1. And then Bizana Pondo Chiefs 2-0. We are 7 points behind Supersport United, but a game in hand. I suppose we'll make it up at some point, the game in hand. There's still a lot of football left for us to play. Let's go to the game, guys. Let's take on Amazulu. Right, so we're going to start the game. And I must say, I'm not 100% confident we're going to win this game. But I do think it's a good sort of standard of where we can be as a club in the National Division, maybe going next season into the Premier League. That being said, we have the attack, and we've just hit the bar off the start. The Kwape goes all the way back to the defense. That was a good start from us. That is very positive. We've got a free kick now. Lekwape going for the chance. Took a wicked deflection of Nene. It's an own goal from Lahlanla Nene. Disappointment from Amazulu. But amazing stuff from us. A very positive start indeed. Lekwape gets the shot in. Unfortunate deflection of Nene. And we're 1-0 up against Amazulu. Of course, we're playing in Pretoria for this one. It is a home game for us. Sitole goes to the front post. Can't get to it. Kwela clears it out. And Lekwape, of course, looking to break De Bruyne's assist record of 9 assists. 10 assists, though. He's 1 behind. He's currently on 9. So 1 more assist, and he will equal De Bruyne's record of 10 assists. And like I was saying, I think that Amazulu would be a really good, sort of benchmark. Probably not their first team. Probably a bit of a makeshift squad. But Nene makes up for his own goal at the other side with a thunderous header at the back post there. That was a very good free kick from Amazulu. Thunderous header. Who was that? Didn't even jump. Our player Lanjesi didn't even make an attempt to header that away. And he's a fairly big player, and I don't know why he didn't jump. But Isaacs on the back post, cuts inside. Maloka picks up the goal. The most unlikeliest of men to score from the box. It is Maloka. Isaacs, one defender to another. A little tap in. I don't know why he hit it like that, but he did. And it's a goal nonetheless. We've restored our 1-goal lead thanks to Maloka tapping it in the 6-yard box. There's another highlight. It is their ball. They've got a long free kick, or goal kick. And Glovu looking for options. Picks up Seralina. Gives it away. Sitole, though, wins it back well. Mabata. What a shot from Letako. But it just can't go into the back. And just wide. Guys, we have actually, if you look at statistics on the left-hand side here, we have been dominating AmaZulu with 66% of possession. You can actually look right here. 10 shots. We have actually been all over them. Like, I'm getting it's not probably their first team. And I see they've already made some swaps very early on with the likes of Tsepo and Donis coming on. Who, I mean, he's a little bit there. I know Lepasa is a very good player. He's a real life player. I'm guessing some of them, a lot of them are. They just don't have proper face packs. But he is very good. As a striker, he is the type of player that you want. I mean, you can compare him to Karabo Mbaso. They're probably around the same. Well, he's way better than Karabo Mbaso, but I think Mbaso, I got a soft spot for him. Let's go to the second half. We're winning 1-0. Just keep doing what you're doing, guys. Keep chilling. Keep at it. Keep keeping on. They've made 2 swaps at halftime. Both their strikers have now been replaced. Of course, they also had a forced sub earlier on when Chele went off their defender. And they've put on Kwele, who's actually come in quite solid for them. We're going to make some swaps as well now. Second half has flown by very, very quickly. Letako can come off from Ndaka. We'll bring on Omega. And Glovo not having the best of game. I'm going to bring on Bindana for the last bit of time. He is fit enough to play. And, I'll keep Lakwepe on for now. We'll just see how the rest of it goes. We'll just make those 2 swaps for now. They've got to throw in, though, deep in our half. Maseko crosses to the back post. Klolani misses it completely. And Mofa King picks up the goal off the half volley. Seralina didn't see it. Klolani missed it completely. Absolute chaos in the box for Pretoria Callies. What is Seralina? Why was Seralina marking his goalkeeper? That makes no sense. Why are you marking your own goalkeeper? Now, I didn't check if this goes to a replay or if it goes to extra time or penalties. We'll find out together, I guess, if it does stay 2-2. I'm going to bring on Maklipi. The Kwape not playing great. And also Mabata, I'm going to take off. I'm going to bring on Maposa in the DM position. Not having the best of games. My defense is not having the best. Bidana, though, shoots it into the horde of players. Mabata just scored a cracker of a goal, and I'm taking him off. I'm not going to do your Irish dancing, son. Do your Irish dancing. I want to cancel that tactic change. What I am going to do, though, is still take off Lakwepe, but I might take off either Lanjesi or Seralina. They're looking both very tight. Even Isaacs is looking very tight in the defense. I think that might actually be the play. Lakwepe will still come off. He's not having the best of games. And then Lanjesi can come off from Maloa. He can play on the left-hand side. The right-hand side, it's fine. But yeah, just to give them a bit of a rest. Their ball's back in the box. AmaZulu have won a corner. I think I forgot to pause it, so part of that. And then I'm just going to shout words of encouragement from the team. Get a sea of green, or maybe a sea of yellow, rather, orange. Over the top header. I'm not going to worry Klolani's goal too much. He's already conceded 2, which isn't great. The encouragement has not worked at all. It's just sad. Except for Mabaso. He's the only one that's super happy. And they should be super happy because we've just knocked out AmaZulu from the Nedbank Cup second round. Means we go to the quarterfinals of the Nedbank Cup. Some big names left in this one. Absolutely fantastic. Brilliant, actually. Brilliant. That's exactly what we wanted to see as a team. Beating AmaZulu in the Nedbank Cup means we do go to the quarterfinals. And you know what, guys? I'm going to leave it there, the video. We're either going to come back. We'll come back for that quarterfinal. It's quite some time away. We'll come back for a quarterfinal, maybe a semi-final and a final match. And then just leave the Nedbank for now. We'll see how it goes. Either that or we're coming back for that and then the final game of the season. We'll see. But we're coming back for that Nedbank quarterfinal match. Well, there you have it, folks. We've beaten Premiership opposition. And we're going to face more Premiership opposition in the next video. More Nedbank Cup Challenge, more football action. We're gunning for that National Division Championship as well. We are close. We are doing very well at the moment. We're on good form. Anything can happen, though, in this league. So I'm excited for that. If you guys are excited for that, make sure you hit subscribe, get notified so you can stay up to date with more Vuvuzela Victory Challenge stuff coming at you. Of course, like I said, this week probably going to be all about Vuvuzela Victory. Hopefully my internet gets sorted by Thursday. Then I can post a Planet of the Zoo video for you on Thursday, but I can't promise anything, guys. I'm not promising anything. I'm not going to promise anything. I'm not Donald Trump. I don't promise anything. I didn't say that. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy the video. Leave a comment or two. We'll see you guys next time. Peace. Chicken grease.